What is up, Retro Maniacs? My name is Mike. His name's EP. His name's Joe. And we're not here to give you one. We're not here to give you two. We're here to give you 3 cards you need for your retro PC. My card this week, in honor of the great Vince Carter, having his number retired by the Toronto Raptors.
Toronto.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Old person moment. My card is a Vince Carter card, but this card's a little different. It's a cool card, kind of a card I totally forgot about. I don't have one in person because it's in my ComC account, because I saw it and I bought it on ComC because it was cheaper than eBay. But my card is the 2002-2003 Stadium Club, the Hustlers insert set, Vince Carter, number H8. It was a 20 card set. These weren't hard to get. They were 1 in 4. Kind of different for Stadium Club because they were foilish. Think like Encore. It had kind of like that kind of finish to it. So it was really cool looking card. They've been consistently like selling for around $15 on eBay. I got mine for $7 on ComC.
Yeah.
And there was another one on there that was like $7.85 or something too. So if you're looking for one, maybe check ComC first. But yeah, it's only about a $15 card, but what's really cool about it is not only is it Vince Carter, not only is it Stadium Club and a different kind of insert for Stadium Club, also has Michael Jordan pictured on the card. Playing for the Wizards, number 23.
Oh, wow. Moment in time.
So that's probably the reason the card sells for $15 on eBay and only $7 on ComC. Maybe people aren't looking for Michael Jordan stuff on ComC, but yeah, that's my card. Really cool card this week. And about time that he gets his number retired. They should have retired it while he was playing those like 400 years that he played. So
the Michael Jordan thing, I guarantee you on eBay, people put Michael Jordan in the
title,
in the thing for sure, either in the title or in the description in some way, shape, or form. So that makes sense. I will say I was going to roast you a little bit, Mike. Having a top Stadium Club insert after throwing this guy under the bus, saying top Stadium Club inserts aren't very good, but then you stopped and redeemed yourself, saying it's foil, so it's different than most top Stadium Club insert cards. So I gotta give you props for that. You kept to your guns. If you would have said it's like one of those no compromise or whatever,
never compromise.
Never compromise.
I'm never compromising on that. I don't like that.
There you go. So you stuck to your guns. It's a different insert from Stadium Club. I don't remember it. I assume they didn't have football versions of this one.
Yeah, I don't remember football version. They were all horizontal cards too, which
I like usually.
I like them too. Every now and then. I don't want my whole collection to be horizontal.
Yeah.
So Vince Carter card from Stadium Club. What, did you guys hear that? Is that what that was?
No. I was looking at my collection back here behind. That's all horizontal, and I'm like, wow, that's hot take. That's shots fired.
Vince Carter card with Michael Jordan on it, an insert card from Stadium Club and foil, and $7.85. I mean, pull back the curtain. We're pre-recording this. That card,
I got it for $7.05.
Well, sure,
the next cheapest was $7.85. You better go get it.
I'm saying
that's what he's saying.
That's not going to be available. That's going to be
pause the show.
Yep. No, sounds like a cool card. Like, definitely. So I'm going to get one of those myself.
Awesome. Alrighty, P, what do you have for us this week?
I have a 1989 Topps stickers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael card number 1 in the set. Card number 1 in the set. I love the cartoon back in the day. I absolutely loved it. And this is the cartoon style based on the cartoons. And Raph is my favorite. So there you go. You can get it for $1 to $3. You can get it at PSA 9 for like 35 to 40, and 10 isn't even over $100. So get a really good copy of it in a 9 if you want, or you can just get it raw for like $3.
Love
Very
it.
cool.
You know, we gave you a little bit of unwarranted grief last week about your card, and I have to say you redeemed yourself this week, even though we should be redeeming ourselves, but you redeemed yourself because you should have never put a card out there that made us think you used it before. But this is a great card. I love the Ninja Turtles. would have been better if you would have picked Michelangelo. Yeah, I am a Michelangelo.
And I was Leonardo. I love Leonardo. Take that, Donatello.
Yeah.
Who's our Donatello?
Well,
is the
I
real
will say
question.
though, Donatello was better in the video game and the NES game. He was better in the
Nobody
Icon
likes
Simulations.
Donatello. There's literally nobody
No
whose favorite Ninja Turtle is Donatello. If
Yeah.
you
Let us know in
are,
the
let us
comments.
know
Comment
because
below.
nobody is. Nobody likes
Yeah.
Donatello.
Yeah, I always loved Leonardo the best. So I did have this in my notes for the show today to apologize to EP for us erroneously saying that he used that Terrell Owens rookie card. So our bad on that. But to be fair, we could have just lied and said, "Oh no, we were just messing with you," and said
Yeah, we
you
were.
used it before, even though we knew you had not. So I think that shows some good moral character from Mike and I at this point.
Definitely, yeah.
So
They
yes,
deserve
so
to be, applauded for that.
we're the winner in
We're
this
the
whole
bigger
thing.
people.
Yeah.
Situation.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sure.
for sure.
Definitely.
To admit wrong, in the words of Jerry Orbach from Dirty Dancing, when I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong, and I was wrong on this one. EP. To your card though, you mentioned the video game. That's what I loved about the Ninja Turtles. I had the toys, watched the show. That video game was so much fun, so ridiculous. And I collected those stickers too. Really cool card. I'm going to preemptively say you won this week. It's better than my card for sure. And I like my card, but I love
That's the
Teenage
best
Mutant Ninja
card
Turtles.
EP has had in a while. We give him grief for being a little unimaginative with some of his selections, and maybe going back to the well far too often.
And that's why we got
players.
confused with the whole Terrell
Exactly.
Owens thing. We just assume, sorry, EP.
this
But
is
again,
a
we're
great-
the bigger people.
We are, yeah.
Here.
Oh yeah, of
clearly.
course. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, a little story time. I had a friend who moved to I went to high school in Danville, and he moved here from Louisiana when I was a senior, I believe. And he talked about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I had no idea what he was talking about. Thought he might have even been making it up. But then about a year later, when I was in college, like the pilot series started going on in Philadelphia when I was down in college, and I watched it and was like, wow, like he was actually telling the truth. And then it blew up from there. So it's kind of crazy. I had a friend who saw the pilot series like a year before it was ever like widely in release and talked about it all the time.
As you start telling the story, I'm like, wait, was Mike friends with Kevin Eastman in high school, the creator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? But I think he was from Maine or that area. So, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was cool to grow up to live when we did in like the era of Turtle Mania. When they made the live action movie, and then they did like a
Great
concert,
stuff, yeah.
and just everything was bananas. It was great.
Yeah, oh,
It's so
super
great.
cool. Yeah.
Hot take: the actors dressed up like the Ninja Turtles far better than CGI.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
Far better.
yeah.
Those costumes
absolutely.
were great, right? The costumes were great.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wasn't
I
Kevin
love those.
Nash in that movie? Wasn't Kevin Nash
He was in one
Super
of them,
Shredder
yeah. Mhm.
or something? Oh, it's crazy.
Awesome. Okay, Joe, wrap us up.
How do I follow that
You
whole
don't.
thing up?
We just
I like
cut it right here.
Yeah, just
Two cards.
just X out now. Don't even watch mine, people. I appreciate you watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna go with lamely football card. 2000 playoff absolute Tom Brady. No. I'm kidding, everyone. It's not a Tom Brady rookie card. 2000 playoff absolute. Do you remember the Canton absolute insert cards? They were die cut. They were like a badge almost. I do not have the one I had because I had sold
I just
it.
sold a bunch of them in my stack.
Did you?
Yeah, I sold a couple of them. Yeah.
Super cool card. I was going to go with the Peyton Manning because that's the one I had. I'm going to go with Warren Moon. Now, not because I love Warren Moon, which I do. He's one of my favorite all-time players. I have a Warren Moon toy right next to me. I'm going to go with Warren Moon because he's in his what uniform?
Seahawks.
Nope.
Oh wow, Oilers.
Kansas City
Ooh.
Chiefs.
I thought you
That was
didn't
like a
like
1
his
year.
cards
I
for the
thought-
Chiefs.
I don't, but I love the fact that there was like this 1 year period where he was on the most random team ever, and no one remembers it. He was a backup. He did not start for the Chiefs. He was a backup. And we talked about this. I forget what 3 cards it was or whatever, but different players in random uniforms. Like Franco Harris is a Seahawk kind of thing. players like that. And Warren Moon as a Kansas City Chief still to this day blows my mind. I remember him as a Seahawk. I'm sure a lot of people remember him as a Viking, but even more remember him as an Oiler. Warren Moon as a Chief just cracks me up. This insert you can get, it was pretty much one every other box. So they weren't as easy to get as I would have assumed they were, since they aren't that expensive. You can pick up the Warren Moon for like $2. I think you can get the Peyton Manning for like less than 10. So, I mean, really, really cool cards. Really like the die cut, like a badge. Trying to get into a sleeve, I'm sure, is fun. But yeah, it's I like that set. It's simple, but it's flashy at the same time.
I mean, anytime you got the die cut is a win all the time. You're talking about future Hall of Famers. I'm guessing, but at this point, they're probably all made it. I love it.
Yeah, he is a Hall of Famer. He signs his his stuff. You mean
at the time a set that is dedicated to future Hall of Famers.
Tim Couch did not make it.
Oh, he was in that set.
Mark Brunell was in it too. I had a Mark Brunell. I sold a Peyton, and I sold a Randy Moss, and I had a Barry Sanders too. So that was one that I got quite a few of for my sale because they're awesome.
Yeah.
Look at it.
They are very, very cool cards.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Well, my dogs really enjoyed that episode, and I did too. They were just talking about how great EP selection was this week.
Yeah, I vote for EP.
I do too. Don't vote because EP won this week. Not even a contest. All right, guys. Those were 3 great selections because that's all we ever give you. But I'll see you guys next week. Take care, guys.
See you, boys.
See you.